Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Savalsky. Look at the star-studded talent on display for this Hut matchup tonight. The All-Stars start with possession as we are now underway. Slides by the check. Oh, it's denied by Wall.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Austin Matthews won the Calder Trophy in his rookie year and has gone on to win the Rocket Richard Trophy, guys. He's playing in his very first game with this Hut team, and he'll be a big producer for this squad going forward.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Denies him again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Cuts into the paint. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Shot! And he makes a stop with the glove. Throws one up to Kucherov. Quick shot! That's blocked. Slides it to Gauthier. Oh, this looks dangerous. Pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Leafs land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Wall's gonna hang on for a whistle. Quebec's looking to even things up here in period number 1 as they still trail despite outshooting the opposition. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. No room for that one to get through. Stones him on the one-timer. Quick pass over to Janssen. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Driving right to the front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Past the midway mark in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Picked up along the wall by Riley. Hammers the shot. Oh, off the crossbar. What a chance on the play.
Quebec's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
To the front! Score!
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Quebec's got it along the wall. And that's deflected. He's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. And he keeps possession. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
A tight game at the end of a period, and you take a penalty. Your PKers have to come up huge and get you to the intermission.
Here's the rip. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The Leafs go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. The All-Stars cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, what a denial by Wall!
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Strong defensive effort. From the point, looks to make something happen. Puck picked up by Janssen. All alone! Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land.
What a chance here! Takes it to the net. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush. Man advantage fails to deliver, and both teams back playing at even strength with the score still tied.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Breakaway! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Bayer's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Answered the call on that play. Here's a shot from the point, and that goes wide of everything. Oh, look at scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Bayer's won it. Looks to get the puck over to Ovechkin. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Past the halfway mark of this period, Quebec's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. The All-Stars take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Cambrell. And he gets in front of it to block it. Quebec's moving it into the offensive end. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Look out! Tremendous stop with the blocker by Wall. Scores! He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that.
Quebec's got to be thinking they don't want this night to end. Like, here we are in the second period, and they just continue to find the offense goal after goal here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and the point production is...
Scores! He put it into his own net. Quebec's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is the collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
The Leafs have it from their own end. Receives the pass. He got all of that one. And now it's grabbed by Romano. On the attack along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Stacey. Made the stop on that play.
Wall's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Quebec's on total cruise control early in this third period. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Quebec's
Scores!
I just love the effort to set up this goal, James. I mean, knowing that you have the puck on your stick is a real unselfish play because everything he is doing is calculated to manipulate his opponent because he wants to feed his teammate.
Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Shuts him down. Gautier's moving the puck through his own zone. Look at the Savardian spinorama. And he slides it quickly to McLeod. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Fires it. And he easily stops that one. Save made by the goalie.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Quick pass across to Stacey.
Quebec's ahead in this game because of their second line. I've been really impressed with their performance tonight, James. When you look at the trio, you have to look at the physical engagement, the way they're distributing the puck, and hey, the finish that goes hand in hand with it. Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent, too.
The All-Stars have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Quebec's won the try. They'll go to work. Puck scooped up by Riley. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Taken by Riley. Quick feed to LaFontaine. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Quebec's got the puck. The All-Stars looking against the half wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a strong effort on that play. Points up from the point. Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Quebec's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Gretzky's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that goes off a player. Now a quick pass to Studenic. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Poked away at center by Stacey. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shakes himself free. Oh, he scores! What a goal! Quebec's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game. With a comfortable lead late in the third, and you take a penalty. Listen, I've seen a ton of things happen in the game, but it's pretty inconsequential at this time.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Zetterlund. Takes the puck. Scores! Coming up, clutch short-handed. Wow!
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And he sidesteps the check there.
Wow!
Scores! Go shorty! It's a short-handed one down.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Uses the force on that hit. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Cheryl, how do you describe this W tonight?